So students, we have successfully completed exercise 6.1. Now let's jump over to exercise 6.2. Now the question number first here says that in the given figure, you can see here, find the values of x and y. So you can see in this diagram, two angles are noted here that are x and y, and we have to find out the value to it, right? Now further, then we have to show that AB is parallel to CD. So after finding out the values of x and y, we have to prove that this line AB is parallel to CD with a proof, right? So moving on step by step. So by watching this diagram, one thing is that AB is looking like it is parallel to CD, and this line PQ is a transversal which is actually intersecting these parallel lines AB and CD at point R and S, right? So doing just moving step by step. So by watching this, you can see here, this is a straight line also, and this is 180 degree angle. Getting my point? So angle 50 and x combinedly are forming 180 degree angle, because you can see both the lines are intersecting each other. So this line is a straight line and this is dividing it into 50 and x. So let me just start here that from diagram we have look like 50 degree plus x is equal to 180 degree, because both are linear pair. You know, both are the adjacent angles and they combinedly form 180 degree, and those two angles are called linear pair. Now transfer this 50 degree over to right hand side. This will get you angle x as 180 minus 50. Now this is a positive. After moving on to right hand side, that will become minus 50. So 180 minus 50 will get you x as 130 degrees. That means we have found the angle x as 130 degrees, right? Now the next step is we have to find out the angle y here. Now again, if you just watch that this line here intersecting the line CD at point S. Getting my point? Now whenever two lines intersect, I've told you previously that there is a two pair of vertically opposite angle, like this one and this. So you will see that y and 130 are vertically opposite angles and they are equal to each other. That means angle y is equal to 130 degree. Now let me just write that y is equal to 130 degree vertically opposite angles. Right? Now we have found out both the angles x and y. Now the thing you will notice here, both x and y are equal to each other, right? So you can see here, this is also 130 and this is also 130. So you remember, whenever there is a line and also a transversal intersecting at 2 points, now these two angles, if they are equal, that means these are alternate angles, right? That means lines will be parallel. I've told you in the starting that if the angles are equal, these alternate angles, then the lines are going to be parallel. And if the line is given to us as parallel, then the angles are going to be equal. Now in this condition, angles are equal by watching this. That means lines are going to be parallel. So let me just write that alternate angles are these. So you can see x and y both are 130 degree, they are equal, that means they are alternate angles. Hence you can say AB is parallel to CD. So this is how we are going to find out first angle x and y and then prove AB is parallel to CD. That's all. So students, बढ़ते हैं next question की तरफ. Now question number second says, in this given figure AB is parallel to CD. So आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं, यहाँ पे दो lines हैं AB और CD, ये parallel दी हुई हैं, right? Now further, CD is parallel to EF. Also CD is given parallel to EF. So आप देख सकते हैं both AB and EF are parallel to a same line CD. That means AB is parallel to CD, EF is parallel to CD. Then we can conclude that AB will be parallel to EF. So this is the first conclusion. Now further, it is given to us that this angle Y and Z are in the ratio 3:7. So whenever there is a ratio of angles given to us, what we have to assume that the angles are 3x and 5x. Just put x with the ratio. So we are assuming angle y as 3x and angle z as 7x, right? Now further, it is given to us that we have to find angle x, right? So first thing is, let me just see that this CD and EF are parallel to each other. It is given to us. Now let me just write solution here. We know that CD is parallel to EF, and also this ST is a transversal. Which is intersecting CD at this point. Let me just name all the points here. This is point P, Q, and this is R, right? So now you can see here, if you can see the transversal is intersecting CD at point Q, so you can see this two angles will be of some 180 because this is a linear pair. You can see a straight line has 180 degree angle. That means this angle Y and CQZ, that means this angle will be of 180. They are linear pair. So let me just write that. Then Y plus angle CQR is equal to 180. Not CQZ, it's CQR. You can see here, this is point R. So you can see Y plus CQR is equal to 180. They are linear pair. So if I have to find out angle CQR, so simply transfer this Y onto the right hand side. So angle CQR is equal to 180 minus Y. Getting the point? So let me just write here that this angle is 180. Let me just write it clear. 180 minus Y. Right? Now the other thing is, if line CD is parallel to EF, it is given to us, then these two angles are alternate angles. Getting my point? So 180 minus Y and Z are alternate angles, right? That means CQR and QRF. So let me just write also angle CQR and angle, let me just write, they are equal, na? So angle QRF are equal to each other. That means they are alternate angles. Getting my point? Now I'm going to substitute the values here. So first of all, let me just rub the space above here. Let me just also rub the question. We know that we have to find out angle X, right? Also it is given to us that angle Y and Z are in the ratio 3x and 7x, right? Now moving further here, let me just substitute the value of angle CQR. You can see CQR is 180 minus Y. So 180 minus Y is equal to angle QRF. Now what is QRF? That is angle Z. So transfer this Y onto the right hand side. So that will give me Y plus Z. This minus Y will become plus Y and Z is already there. So Y plus Z is equal to 180. Let me just write it on the right hand side. That will make no change. So this is the first equation that we have derived. Now also other thing is here you can see this line AB is parallel to CD. So let me just write that also AB is parallel to CD here. And this is a transversal ST. And ST is transversal. So आप देख सकते हैं ये X और Y जो है आपको यहाँ पे बना के दिखाता हूँ मैं कि जैसे ये एक लाइन है AB और ये है CD और ये एक ट्रांसवर्सल है. तो ये जो दो एंगल्स है मैंने आपको स्टार्टिंग में बताया था इंटीरियर एंगल्स ऑन द सेम साइड ऑफ ट्रांसवर्सल और इनका जो सम होता है वो कितना होता है 180 डिग्री. सो आप यहां से देख सकते हैं X और Y का सम क्या हो जाएगा फिर 180 degree because they are interior angles on the same side of transversal, right? So this is the second equation. Now we have to do nothing just to solve these two equations, right? So first step is that we have to, let me just make some space here first. So I'm going to rub this. So students, now we have acquired two equations from it. And also one thing is that we know that the ratio of angle Y and Z was given to us as 3:7. That's why I assumed that angle Y is equal to 3x and Z equal to 7x. Getting my point? So you can see here, whenever there is a ratio of two angles given to us, simply put x with the ratios. So that is the assumption of R at that time. That means Y is equal to 3x and Z equal to 7x. Getting my point? Now just simply substitute the angles y and z, 3x and 7x in the equation first. So from equation first, we have, you can see, put 3x at the place of y, that means 3x plus, you can see, 7x at the place of z equal to 180. Now 3x plus 7x is 10x equal to 180. Now transfer this 10 in the denominator of 180. That will get me x as, you can see, 0 will cancel out. This will give me x as 18 degrees. So you can see x is 18 degrees. Now what we have to do is simply substitute the value of x in both y and z. So this implies y will be equal to 3x. That means 3 into x. What is x? 18. So 18 into 3 is 54. So this is the value of y. That implies y is equal to 54. And similarly, if I just substitute the value of x as 18 in z, so this will give me z as 7x. That means 7 into x, x is 18. So 18 into 7. Let me just solve it. So 7, 8 is 56. 5 is here. 7 on the side. 12 here. So 126. So this is the value of z. Right? So we have acquired both the values of y and z. Next step is we have to find the value of x. That was our motto. Right? Now I can see here from equation second, to find out the value of x, we need the value of y. And y is 54, right? So I'm going to substitute the value of y, 54, to this equation number second. So let me just rub this diagram here. There's no need of it now. So you can see here. Let me just put a line. So you can see from substituting z, you can see y. So substituting y equal to 54 in equation second, you can see here. So I'm substituting y as 54. So x plus, you can see here, at the place of y I'm substituting 54 equal to 180. Now transfer this 54 to the right hand side. So that will become negative. Now 180 minus 54, what it is? So 10 minus 4, that will give you 6, and 7 minus 5 is 2, so 126. So this is x, that means 126 degree. So this is how we are going to solve these type of questions. So students, बढ़ते हैं next question की तरफ. अब इस question में हमारे पास ये diagram दिया हुआ है, and it is given to us that is AB parallel to CD. So यहाँ पे मुझे दो lines दी हुई हैं AB and CD जो कि एक दूसरे के से parallel हैं, right? Now this EF is perpendicular to CD, that is 90 degree. You can see here this EF is perpendicular to CD. It is given to us. Now other thing is that angle GED is given to us as 126. आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे GED, ये जो पूरा angle है 126 है, right? And this is 90. Now further, what we have to find is angle AGE. That means AGE. That means this angle we have to find out. Further, GEF. That means GEF. So this angle is also we have to find out. And the last one, that is FGE. So FGE. That means this angle. So there are three angles that we have to find out. So let me just move step by step. So the first step is we know that AB is parallel to CD. It is given to us. So AB is parallel to CD, and further also given that EF is perpendicular to CD, right? Now you can see here that angle GEF is equal to 126. So angle GEF is equal to 126. So this is all what is given to us in the question, right? Now to find out is angle AGE, GEF and FGE. So we are going to move step by step. First, I'm going to find out angle AGE, right? So, how to find angle AGE? If you can see here, AB is parallel to CD, and if we observe that this is kind of a transversal which is actually intersecting both the parallel lines at G and E, right? So, this Z structure is actually forming here. So, that means these two angles, angle AGE and GED, are going to be the alternate angles, right? So I'm going to write that we know AB is parallel to CD and GE is transversal. You can see now this is a transversal line. So angle AGE is equal to angle GED. Both are, then you can see GED is 126 degree. It is given to us. That means AGE will also be equal to 126 because they are alternate angles and they are equal. Right? So now we have got the angle AGE. Now let's move to GEF. So where is GEF? You can see GEF. Now if I just simply look over here that how to find this GEF. If I just simply subtract this 90 degree angle from this GED, then we will get this GEF. Getting my point? So I'm going to subtract this FED from GED. That will get me this angle GEF. So that means, let me first rub this above here. So you can also solve it here, right? So I'm going to solve it this. That angle GEF, you can see here what we have to find out, can be get as GED minus FED, right? So angle GED minus angle FED. Now we know angle GED was 126 and angle FED is 90 degree, which is given to us. So 126 minus 90. Let me just show you. So 126 minus 90 is, so 12 minus 9 is 3. That is 36 degrees. Let me just write it clear. So 36 degrees. Right? So this is angle GEF. So we have also obtained the second one. Now the last one, that is FGE. Now we have to calculate this angle FGA. So we can actually calculate without just moving on to this triangle. Like you know that this is a straight line, so this is 180 degree angle, and we know that this angle is 126. So I will subtract 126 from 180. That will get me this angle FGE, right? So you can see here that angle AGE plus angle FGE is equal to 180 degree. That means linear pair, right? So let me just substitute the value of AGE, that is 126, plus angle FGE is equal to 180. Now transfer this 126 over to the right hand side. So this will give me 180 minus 126. So what is 180 minus 126? Let me just calculate. 10 minus 6 is 4. 7 minus 2 is 5. So this will give me this angle FGE as 54 degrees. So this is how we have calculated all the angles required here. That's all.